one. Good morning, guys. Welcome to Workout Wednesday. I'm April Dupree with fitness and nutrition expert Mackie Shilstone. I know you guys have been dealing with him by yourself for the last couple of months. I've been out from a reset surgery, but I am back. Limited, you notice that I'm sitting down. I still can't quite do anything too physical, so I'm in physical therapy. One of these exercises that Mackie is actually showing today is one that I'm actually doing in PT. Working the thoracic spine is an awesome thing to do because a lot of people have bad posture. This is the area between your neck and your low back. The exercise that we're doing today is called the W. So I'm going to give the mic to Mackie, and he's going to explain a little bit more about this awesome exercise.
Don't let April kid you. I said this before, she's had a nuclear generator put in. It's a lot to keep up with me, and I missed her, but it was worth it to have that in. She's now nuclear powered April. And now I'm going to show her a great exercise. Of course, she's doing in physical therapy, but again, she's got to get used to her new powers. Wonder Woman. All right, so here's the W. When you think of a W, you're pulling down. Now, you don't want to ever really grab something and pull it behind your neck. But in a shoulder movement, when I've got my thumbs facing back and I come down, it is a stabilization for the thoracic spine and the scapula. The T-spine, as it's called, is 12 vertebrae, 1 through 12. And I'm going to show you, like we've been doing, how you can easily do this with a stability ball or even seated.
Awesome. So if you don't have a stability ball, you can totally do this in a chair for the modified version. But if you do have a stability ball, you're going to go ahead and rest your pelvic and right in the chest area onto the ball. Knees are separated hip width apart. Notice that Mackie has his arms basically in a W shape as he pulls his elbows back. You will feel your shoulder blade muscles connect and contract, and it feels amazing, and that is actually what's stabilizing that spine. So he's then going to go into a T motion, bringing those arms all the way out and then bringing them up and down. So how many reps of these should we do at the very, very beginning? And then you can tell people to work up to something different.
Well, as April said, you're definitely going to feel this. The key is to contract your scapulas on the back of your shoulder blades when you do it. I would try 10 and see what you feel like the next day. The goal would be to work up to 20 to 30. That's what we do in the overhead throwing athlete. Let me show you how you can also do it if you're sitting down. It's a little bit different.
Yeah, so still working the same muscles with this modification, but it looks just slightly different. So you don't need a stability ball for this. You can use one, but you can also just sit in a chair. We have about 30 seconds left, so I'm gonna get Mackie to quickly just run through these. Notice that his palms are down, thumbs are facing in. He's pulling those elbows back. Elbows are not quite in alignment with the shoulder to prevent that impingement from happening. And then he brings his arms up right in alignment with his forehead, pulling the arms back and then pulling them to the front, basically going into a reverse chest press motion. So you can try any of these directions, and again, start at about 10 sets, and you can always increase to 20 or 30. But these are fantastic in some of the exercises that I'm doing right now in physical therapy. Check all these exercises out at wwltv.com and click on the Health tab. You can also visit MackieShilstone.com and join us next week. Thank you guys so much. Happy Wednesday.